Hey guys, so it has been a short while since I've done a video, just because of processing delays and whatnot. A lot of figures that invoices have been sent out for and paid off and whatnot just haven't been shipping consecutively, but that's fine. So today we do have the Death Trooper from the Mandalorian packaging. And I will show this guy very shortly. He is TMS series 13, so TV Master series, and he is obviously the 13th figure in that. So just a quick update. So I ordered this guy from Pop Culture. I ordered Mandalorian, Commander Cody, and Nebula with another store. They should be... Mandalorian arrived in stock today. The other two should arrive tomorrow, and then they'll get posted out at the end of the week, and hopefully I have them late next week, if not early the week after. But I'm really hoping for Friday next week to have all three of those. I'm hoping that it is pushed back slightly, just because we've had figure after figure after figure after figure since the 23rd of December, but Mandalorian Beskar and Heavy Mando possibly this month, if not next month. Just depends on if Sideshow's been shipping the Heavy out yet. I don't think they have, but Beskar Mando will definitely be next month at the latest, unless Sideshow hold them back for whatever reason. But they've been pretty consistent in sending everything out. The other rumor was that Whiplash was going to be shipping. I have not heard anything about that yet. Fingers crossed that I don't. And Pop Culture themselves did update their spares for figures anyway, and Whiplash did not update like the others did. And we can't see that from a wholesale point of view because it was never offered. Alright. So we do see the fact that it is a more Navarro coloured colour scheme in the background there. Still the black writing, 6 scale collectible figure, TMS 13 with a picture of him on the art box. Then you lift out the insert, you get a nice picture of the 3 of them there, and then you get the tray himself, and there is the figure. I will go over the figure shortly. So I have already taken the 2 blasters out. Then you do get an array of hands. Now the hands are done quite nicely, pretty much identical to the original versions that we got. There are some slight changes. So you can see in there, I don't even know what you'd call that, but the inside part of the armor there is a lot more visible on this guy, and I will show that out what I mean shortly, because I do have the original standard Death Trooper out as well. So you get a relaxed hand there. Now this one's a little weird because I don't think he does not come with the accessory to use his hand with. I'm not quite sure what you would use it for, but I believe it was the hand that originally came with the specialist to hold the doll. I could be wrong, but so he does come with 2 pistol hands. I've already put the other trigger finger on him, as I wanted him holding the blaster rifle. So he does come with the other fist as well, and then there is a relaxed, more of a relaxed hand for holding the underbarrel of his rifle. Display stand goes in here, and they're the extra wrist pegs, and I have taken the batteries out, and I will show that shortly as well. Alright, apologies, I do not have a white background, so I'm hoping this still works out alright with the amount of light in the room. But basically, this guy is identical to your standard release. The only difference is, and I will show in a moment, is that he has the He does not come with the longer rifle, where the original Rogue One release did. Whether or not that's just because the rifle was phased out sometime during the Civil War, no idea. And the other difference is these parts here. So you can see those lined sections stand out really well, even without the white background. The reason for that is it's designed to look like sand or some type of rust, because obviously they are on Navarro. So, like, the dust is settling or whatever, and it's covered them. It's gotten into the not the cracks, but it's gotten into the edges of their armor, and it does look really good. Now, getting a Stormtrooper is always awesome. I can't believe that we've actually gotten the Assault Trooper that was announced earlier in the week. We're finally getting the Shore Trooper Standard and the Shore Trooper Squad Leader. And again, you can see that rust and sand. So, the more troopers, the better. And I do like the fact that they did change him up, and they went, oh, okay, we'll change him from MMS, whatever he was for Rogue One, to the Mandalorian. And again, I will show you the difference, because there is a difference here. It's very minor, but there is a difference. So at least it wasn't a straight re-release. This is very lazy. I would have thought they would have, at the very least, given us that ridiculous sand base that they always give us with the footprints, given the fact they're on Navarro, but whatever, it matches all the others. I'm fine with that. Death Trooper. I just thought, since they're on Navarro, give them a Navarro base, but it says Death Trooper. That's fine. Detailing on the blaster is amazing as always. You can see the heat. The heat marks on the barrel. You can see all the detailing. And then he does come with the Stormtrooper sidearm, which looks very nicely weathered, as it always does. So, as I said, these parts here are the only real difference. This guy is the original. So you can see, I should have gotten his display stand, but we should be able to see the difference anyway. So you can see that those edges of the armor, they do not show up all that well. You can kind of just see that one, but it is much more visible because of the fact they've added the sand and the rust to it. So there's the leg section of the of the new one, sorry, with the rust and the sand. And that is the leg section of the original. So it is white compared to the rusty color. And I do apologize that it is black on black, and it's just going to be very hard to see. They both have the arm gauntlet. They both have the straps. As I said, the other guy's has a bit more rust. And you can see that even his helmet has more rust on it too. And they both, of course, do have the light up section. Now, I don't believe it is the fact that the batteries could be older. I do generally believe that the light up feature has been improved. You can see much brighter versus that. However, it could be a mixture of the fact that the batteries could be getting up there. I very rarely use the light up feature, so I am a little bit skeptical that it is old batteries, but it could be. You never know with Hot Toys, I guess. But yeah, there's a minor difference versus a really good light up feature there. And it's a much better improvement over the original Specialist as well. His light up feature was not the best, and I don't think he had the light on his head either. So yeah, only difference is that you don't get the long rifle and the fact they've added more rust to them. The bases are identical. The rifle itself, like this one here, I can't remember what it's called, is identical, and the sidearm is identical. Other than that, I got him because I do have every single 1/6 scale Hot Toy and Sideshow Stormtrooper. So I will continue grabbing the Stormtroopers. I love it. The army build is very real, and I like having them all together. When I eventually get my new displays, I'm going to separate them all out and have the different squads, try and have the different squads together. But I just got this guy just to have a 4th Death Trooper, because I have the 3 Rogue One ones, and I thought this guy would fit right in, and he does. As I said, the only minor difference are these rusty sections, or dusty sections, whatever you want to call it, but just has that being on Navarro effect. But you wouldn't even notice, because like I said, this stand here is identical to the others, and looks like the floor of the Death Star anyway. Alright guys, this has been a real quick look at the Death Trooper. As I said, I've got Cody, Nebula, and Mando coming quite soon. On the Vintage Collection side of things, I did order the next 2 Vintage Collection waves with Bulletproof Villain, as they were 25 each as opposed to 30 each. They have posted the Blockade Runner playset thing with the Rebel Trooper, so I'm quite excited to see how big that actually is. I'm not expecting it to be quite big, but having the Rebel Trooper again will be quite awesome. Yeah, other than that... Oh, and Black Series Jar Jar got delayed from EB. Should have been released last week. It did not, but I've been told that it should release next week sometime, hopefully. Alright guys, thanks for watching.